if she rejected you, dumped you, left you for dead, the best thing you can do is revisit that chick in 10 years. Okay, sometimes even 5 years. But once you revisit that chick, 5 to 10 years from now, you will laugh your ass off. Okay, you will laugh your ass off, especially if you become successful. And this is why whenever a girl breaks up with you, leaves you behind, cheats on you, monkey branches to another guy she thought like was better than you, just wait. Just wait. Because as guys, we always get the last laugh. Okay? As guys, we always get the last laugh. You know, maybe it's the universe working in our favor. We always get the last laugh. Just think of every girl who dumped you in the past. Where is that chick now? What is that chick up to? Probably still on the carousel, right? Because girls who do, who like act out negatively like that, where they just like disappear, they flake on you, they stand you up for dates, they take you for granted, they cheat on you, they do all sorts of horrendous shit by your back while you're like freaking out, like wondering where she is and all this stuff. Just wait, guys. Just wait, because I can tell you from experience, the tables will turn, you will flip the script on her, and you will be laughing your ass off. You will be laughing your ass off in the near future. Okay? You will be laughing your head off about what happens to that chick. Because girls who act out like that, girls who are just kind of like toxic like that, those are the type of chicks that end up the DG. Okay? They end up the DG. Damaged goods. For all you new guys. They end up the DG because no guy, especially high value guys, no guy wants to be with a girl like that. Sure, they'll have sex with her. Yeah, she'll get plenty of guys to have sex with her, right? Even as she gets older, plenty of guys, they'll just have sex with her. But none of those guys will commit. None of those guys will stick around. None of those guys will ever put a ring on her finger. Meanwhile, 10 years later, here you are, successful. Maybe you moved up in your career or you're running a successful business. Now you're getting much younger women, much hotter women, taking my lessons you learned from 7 Months to Mastery, and you're dating like the cream of the crop out there. And then you might look her up on her Facebook or, you know, IG or something, and you see her living alone with cats. She's got more wrinkles. She's starting to get the crow's feet. She's starting to get a little turkey neck. Her hair's starting to get stringy. It's no longer soft and bouncy. And you'll be laughing your ass off. You'll be like, I can't believe I actually cried over this bitch. I can't believe I was even so worried about this girl. What a hoe. Look at her now, right? You will laugh your ass off, right? It's just sweet payback. What do you want me to say? It's sweet payback. Now, for good women, right? I don't want to leave them out because there are good women out there. They don't have to go through this, right? I mean, even as they get older, of course, they're going to get crow's feet and all this other stuff. But you know what? They have something that these other girls, the DG, don't have, which is called a man, which is called a husband, which is called a family, which is called a life, fulfillment. Doesn't matter to her because like these guys, you know, especially when they're married that long, these guys, they stay together, right? It doesn't matter. They grow old together. They grow old together. Any exes who rejected or dumped you in the past, any girls who flaked on you, treated you horribly in the past, I will tell you just from personal experience, you will always have the last laugh. Okay, you will always have the last laugh. I mean, I can think back to like just two of the major relationships I had like around the early 2000s, right? Where the one before, okay, obviously the girl from 2006, right? That was the last girl who actually dumped me, very coldly dumped me too. She like coldly dumped me, totally monkey branched to another guy. And then I had the girlfriend before that I was in an LTR with. She did that in 2001, I want to say. She monkey branched to an older guy. He had his own house at the time. They just washed their hands of me, like very coldly, you know? And one of them even said, the ex from 2006 was like, you know, you're so washed up. You're just done. You're washed up. Like literally in my face told me that. I just laughed my ass off. I didn't take offense to it. I didn't like yell back. I just wasn't even offended. I was like, you'll see. That's all I could think. That's all I could say. I was like, you'll see. Fast forward, fellas, 10 years later, super successful. I travel the world. I've got like every toy I could possibly want, dating tons of beautiful women. And I have a successful business. I have hundreds of thousands of followers all around the world. These girls have seen my social media, and you know what? I am laughing my ass off. I'm laughing my ass off these days. What happened to them? What happened to them? Okay, how could you possibly dump a future millionaire? You must be a complete freaking idiot to dump a future millionaire and then somehow end up living alone in a apartment in a shitty neighborhood that's like high crime, dangerous, living alone with cats. And this is actually a true story, because my first ex from 2001 is literally living in a shitty neighborhood somewhere in Hayward, California, with cats, and has completely train wrecked her life. She's much older now, lost her looks, still thin from what I remember, but she's lost her looks and can no longer lock down that high value guy. Now her life is completely ruined. Same thing with my ex from 2006. She ends up having 2 kids from 2 different fathers, failed marriage, and now she's like on some dating app or something, last I heard. You had a future millionaire. Could have been with it. No, you blew it. You blew it. And that's a time where you laugh your ass off, right? You just laugh your ass off. And it's just sweet payback. What can I say, right? What can I say? It's karma. What can I say? It's karma, right? And sure, back then, you know, you were blue pill, right? I was blue pill, obviously. I was blue pill back then. So these girls got the best of you. And you know what? At the time when the girl's breaking up with you, yes, it's gonna hurt. You know, it's gonna hurt. You might cry. You might get really emotional. You might not want to eat. You'll feel sick. Why? Because you actually cared about her. Okay? You cared about that bitch. Did she care about you? Did she ever shed a tear for you? No! She just hopped in bed with the next dude. She thought you were done, son. She just wrote you off. Left you for dead. Never thought you were going to come back like the rising phoenix and actually become something in life. This is actually a coaching video I'm doing right now. It's called, what is it called? Everybody who's bet against me has lived to regret it, which is true. Everybody who has bet against my ass has lived to regret it. Because now they have to eat crow, right? What? Washed up? I was like 31, 32 years old. I'm like, what? 32? How am I washed up, right? But again, like I said, it didn't faze me, because I was like, you know, it's like telling me that I'm, I'm like an alien or something. I'm like, really? Oh, okay, whatever. That's your opinion. But it's sweet revenge when you have an ex who dogged you like that, who treated you with disrespect, who just completely just tried to annihilate you, tried to destroy you. You know, and as I've told you guys, like when you're at your lowest points with your girl and you're at your most vulnerable and your weakest, that is the time she attacks the hardest. That is the time she gets the coldest. She tastes that blood in the water and just wants to annihilate you. It's something about, you know, female nature that wants to do that. Obviously not all women. I mean, because there's some good women out there. They'll just be like, okay, I'm sorry that you're hurting and I really hope you feel better. And they'll be at least compassionate, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about the exes who coldly dumped you, coldly just rejected you. And then 10 years later, you come back. You come back. You're like the comeback story of the year. It's such an amazing feeling. And I want to say, like, you're going to go through a phase when these girls like drop you like that and just are very cold to you and leave you behind. You're going to go through, obviously you're going to go through, the 5 stages of grief, right? You could look that up if you want to, the 5 stages of grief, where it's like you need to go through those stages where you just begin to accept reality that she's gone, at least right now, right? They always come back, but she's gone for right now. And you got to focus on yourself. You got to start rebuilding your life. You got to start just feeling good, being in your own body again, right? And being this independent unit after being like this, being together for so long, right? You have to get used to being on your own. Within 10 years, you revisit that girl who kicked you in the balls. You revisit that girl who laughed at you as she broke up with you. You revisit that girl who told you she was sleeping at her girlfriend's or her parents' house when she was sleeping with some other guy or took a vacation with some other dude. You revisit that chick 10 years from now, that chick who went clubbing behind your back, partying behind your back, sneaking off to happy hour behind your back, hiding her cell phone, password protecting everything so you could never see it, what she was up to. You revisit that girl 10 years from now, you will laugh your ass off. And you're gonna get an even bigger laugh the more successful you become. Because the more successful you become, the more of the separation there is between you guys. And especially with social media these days, a certain percentage of searches online, which was a pretty high percentage, especially during work times, like 9 to 5, like during the work week, were ex-girlfriends searching their ex-boyfriends to see what they were up to, right? Why would they do that? Like, that's an ex. Shouldn't you be over him, right? They're searching their ex-boyfriends. Why? Because they want confirmation that they were right. They want confirmation that you failed in life. They want confirmation that you just became nothing after she broke up with you. She wants that confirmation. But when she Googles you and she finds out that you're a freaking boss, you're a freaking champion, you're a freaking winner, you got this huge following, you got this insane like 7-figure business or 7-figure career, whatever it is, you're successful now, that chick is going to want to just kick herself because she dropped you, because she let you go. She's going to want to just kick herself for letting you go. And they will have to live with that mistake. Just like my exes, right? My exes have to live with the fact that they left, they broke up, they dumped a future just Hall of Famer, right? A successful entrepreneur. They made the biggest mistake of their lives. And now I get to laugh my ass off. I get to laugh my ass off. I try not to gloat, okay, because, you know, I'm Catholic, it's in the Bible, you're not supposed to gloat, but it's hard, man. Sometimes I'm like, whoo, ha, why does the air smell fresher today? Why does the sun seem brighter today? Why does life seem richer today? Oh yeah, thinking about those exes that left me for dead, man. How are they doing? What are they up to? Right? And you'll have that same feeling, right? It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, man. What can I say? So any girl who dumped you or rejected you, especially if it's been recent, guys, don't worry. I'm telling you right now, don't worry, because karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch, okay? And the universe always works in a man's favor. We always get the last laugh. And like I said, if you don't believe me, just revisit that chick 5 years, 10 years from now, and you will get the best laugh of your life. And with that said, feel free to drop your comments below. Share your stories below. Any chicks who've dropped you in the past that you've kind of looked up and you're just laughing your ass off now with how she's ruined her life, how she's become a single mom, or how she's like living in some shitty apartment somewhere while you're totally living the high life. Drop your stories below, guys. I love to hear them. I love to read them and share them with our tribe here. And until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys actually subscribe. Tells YouTube you love my stuff, you want me to create more of it. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm too, because they're not promoting my coaching videos anymore. Oh, big surprise, right? So I need your help to get the word out there so we can help other guys and really build this tribe out, because other guys really need this type of education. Okay, nobody else can teach you this but a qualified, bona fide, real life, world famous pickup artist. Okay, I'm one of the best in the world. When you guys are learning from me versus say like you go to a MGTOW channel, and that's why I have a lot of MGTOW followers too, is because when people watch MGTOW followers, especially like haters like watch a MGTOW video, they'll hate on them. They'll just automatically be like, oh, you're an incel, you can't get laid anyway. But when it comes from somebody like myself, who is a real life, active, infield pickup artist, where I actually go out and approach girls, I have tons of credentials of who I am, in fields and all that. Dated over 350 young, beautiful women. I've approached over 10,000 women, and I have students, thousands of students all around the world. It is way more credible when it comes from me, and I give you like the hardcore knowledge about female nature. It's way more credible because nobody could call me like an incel, like, oh, the incel, just, you know, angry at women. It's like, okay, no, your argument has no basis because A, I'm a dating coach, B, I'm a pickup artist, and C, I still go out and pick up and date women myself. I have a 6-girl dating rotation. So when I'm saying these things, it's way more credible and it reinforces the message. So that's why I have a lot of MGTOW followers and other guys in the manosphere who support my work, and I support them too. So yeah, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well, because it helps bring more guys aware of this knowledge. Okay, because like I said, nobody else is out there is teaching this stuff outside of the manosphere, right? All we have is each other, guys. So we got to support each other. It's like how these women like hashtag support each other. We got to support each other. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. Okay, 8s, 9s, and 10s, the cream of the crop. The absolute most attractive, most gorgeous looking women that you will find out there. I teach you how to go out there and approach these girls, how to close them. And like I said, I have thousands of students all around the world who are making it happen every single week. And I kid you not, every single week. And I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. I want you to learn this stuff. And again, this is the absolute best way to support my work, guys. I don't do Patreon or anything like that, GoFundMe. I don't do that stuff. I just try to give you guys as much value as I can. And this is the best way to show that you love me and support my stuff. And right now, first month is only $1. Okay, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So take advantage of it. And it's really easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.